Hey beauties, morning to you. You know, every now and then I have to do this because one of the things that I realize in life, when you go to funeral services, or Thanksgiving services, as some may dub it, that we tend to be scattering roses that, listen, it makes no sense. The person will not hear a word. It is not going to help them. It is not going to bring them back to life. They're not going to be reincarnated. It's like water being on a duck's back. It serves no purpose. It is better you scatter the roses while people are alive and well. When I say alive and well, I'm talking, being alive. Hopefully they are well physically, psychologically, emotionally, and all of that. But it is better you scatter the roses when they're alive. Let them hear it. Let them see if they would have fulfilled a part of the will of God, which is to, be a history maker, a world changer in the life or the lives of other people. At some point, they would have contributed in a healthy way to the growth and the development of people, the transformation in a good way, in a healthy way in the lives of others. Let them hear it. Let them know. Don't let them die without knowing, because when they die, that's it. It's like they never existed, sort of a thing. That's how it is. It's like you never existed. You're like a mist. You're like dirt, basically. From the dust you came to the dust you go back to. Now, there are two actors, comedians. I'm more familiar with one of them in particular, and that is, the two of them, Oliver Samuels and Glen Campbell. Glen Campbell, I know him. He's affectionately known to me as a young child as Titus. Listen to me, beautiful people. That man, when he had his, back in the day, Titus come to town with the fake rotten teeth, and there's a guy who played Sleepy. I don't remember his name. Something or other, Anderson. Let me tell you, the Titus used to make me laugh until I literally fell on the ground. I fell on the ground. You have to come good to make me laugh. He was just even his look. He didn't have to speak. The look, and he was so skinny, and the fake rotten teeth, and the tone of voice, and the jokes, the whole scene, the clothes, the Dulcimania, whatever you call it, those old time suitcases. Let me tell you, Titus made me laugh so till I think I didn't get. I used to watch Oliver, but I didn't understand some of it at that time, so I didn't laugh so much. It's as I got older and started to rewatch some of his old plays, I started to find it funny. These two are stalwarts, and I have to rate Oliver because this man, he's a big man now. I don't need to spell out his age. He's a big man. I heard him, he's somewhere overseas, and he got an award, and he said, boy, I'm still here, still entertaining, and will still continue to entertain you people. And even in his his speech, his response to whatever he was given, him have to come with him little jokes using our Jamaican vernacular, which I appreciate. Back in the day when I was much younger, we never appreciated speaking using our Jamaican dialect or patois. People would dub you as dunce, illiterate, stupid, a simpleton. You didn't know how to say you're a butu, zutupek. I kid you not. I told people that they had forbidden me to speak patois as a young person. It's not that me big and so you will hear me chip it and so on, because I like it. I think our dialect is beautiful. We appreciate other countries' dialect. And by the way, when you go to other countries, they have their little dialects. They have their, what you call, broken, and patois is not really broken English, it's just a dialect, because you can find a subject and a predicate. That is for the people who understand English, in it. Improper grammar is completely different from speaking patois, or Jamaican dialect and so on. So I really have to big up Oliver, that has been causing people to laugh after so many years. Still with his hilarious self. I watched his play in fairly recent times. I don't remember the name of it offhand. And so on. Maybe he has brought it overseas. And so on. Maybe not. Or maybe just going around talking and touring and, being a consult. Whatever it is that he's doing. But he has been around, and we need to scatter roses. And I'm glad I see the diaspora especially. They tend to be like that. They scatter the roses because I guess when you're no longer in Jamaica, you begin to appreciate, the country that you were born and bred and you were raised in. You begin to appreciate it and understand the importance, the patriotic way and the patriotism of our country, their memories that they would have had that just brings a warm feeling within. So I'm so happy when I saw them honoring, I call him Dr. the Honorable Oliver Samuels. And I want us to scatter roses. I mean, his, let me call it, I was going to say predecessor, but Oliver would be the predecessor to Glen Campbell. So now his more modern colleague, Glen Titus Campbell, as I said, he's affectionately known as Titus. He is a stalwart. He has been, making people laugh for many years as well. Maybe not, obviously not as long as Oliver Samuels based on the age difference. But he, no less short of making us laugh. He has a play going on, Lockdown. He and some other fantastic cast members. I don't know their names, but go and see it. I know it is at Island Cinema in New Kingston there. That's not the new name of it, but you'll find out where it is. Fantastic actor. Oh my goodness gracious. And the Bible says a merry heart does good like medicine. Some people, no matter how busy you are, you can't so busy where you can't take some time and laugh. Not laugh at somebody's demise, but laugh at just reality. Laugh at things that will just bring joy to you, bring happiness to you. Not laughing at somebody's demise, but laugh because you are so elated to know that, boy, you have life, you have health, you have strength. Listen to me, people. While you have the health, while you have the strength, enjoy your youth, enjoy your life. There are a number of people whose life have been snuffed. Their lives have been snuffed out. Their lives have been taken away. Untimely deaths. Because the enemy has been after them. Perhaps it's consequences for sin. I don't know. But we have to try and make the most of this life because it's short. So, if you read the book of Ecclesiastes 11, somewhere down, that's a very good chapter to read. It talks about investment and all of that. It says no matter how long you live, you'll be dead longer. And I'm saying, my God, it's a serious thing. Can you imagine you live to be 120 or more years? You're dead longer than that because, life is so vast and dynamic and we don't know when God will come. So beautiful people, while you're here on earth, enjoy it. Scatter roses. Tell people how you feel about them. It doesn't matter if they reciprocate it. I guarantee you, if you sow that seed, one day when it really matters, it comes back to you. We listen to toxic culture that will tell you, if they don't tell you that they love you, don't tell them. Don't, almost like they want to say, belittle yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't do this. I'm not telling you to grovel and beg. What I'm saying is that you don't have to follow the world. If they're going west, it doesn't mean that you have to go west. You can go east. Tell people that you love them, whether they're your enemy, frenemy, or whomever. Do good to them. You can do the opposite. I guarantee you, once you sow seeds of righteousness and goodness, it must come back. You have to cultivate it. You won't fail to do it. I was saying to somebody, I started to exercise again. I realized how rusty I am, and unfit. I don't feel like going. But I go the 3 days per week. I just consciously tell myself I'm going because it will help me. And in the long run, I literally don't feel like doing it. I don't have the impetus. I don't have that drive to go, but I do it because we can't go on feelings all the time. I remember somebody gave me a ticket to go to a concert with Myrna Hague. I didn't feel a feeling to go. I really did not feel, and I was just right there. And I said, I'm not going to waste the ticket. I'm going to go. People, they had to pry me to leave. You see how the feeling changed? When I reached, they had to pry me to leave. It was such a good concert. Even though that Glen Campbell's concert lockdown, I wasn't in a mood to really go. But because a friend of mine was there, I said, you know what, let me go because my friend is there and expecting me and all of that. And let me tell you, we just had to wait till it to the last. It was so good. So beautiful people, listen to me. Scatter the roses while the people are alive and well. Big up to Glen Campbell. Big up to Oliver Samuels. You guys are stalwarts. You guys are amazing actors. You guys are the consummate comedians. I pray that God will bless you from glory to glory, from strength to strength. May He bless your down sitting and your uprising. If you make your bed in hell, He will come down and rescue you. May He bless you with His richest, choicest, finest, wisest, highest, and best, Mr. Samuels and Mr. Campbell. May God bless you guys richly. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.